Trending. What's hot in BJJ, MMA, and the internet right now? 10 minutes. Go.
Let's go.
Europeans just went down. Big event, big results, colossal.
It's IBJJF gi event.
Gi event. It is one of the big tournaments on their schedule.
ADCC fans are just like, what is that?
Switching off. But Kainan Duarte, double gold. So
Guy wins a lot.
super heavyweight. Yeah, they're saying it's the most dominant. 7 from 7 submissions.
He was this year's ADCC winner.
Yeah, he's looking pretty unstoppable. And they just said, you know, he submitted Mason Fowler, who was also a favorite for the comp. And man, crazy ability in the gi and also no gi.
You remember the story Owen Flanagan told about Mason Fowler at ADCC?
No.
He said after he tapped him, I think he tapped him with a heel hook.
All right.
And he tapped him, and Mason Fowler was like, "No way!"
Yeah, I think Mason's used to winning.
I was like, he's such a bully.
Yeah, I've never met him, but he's used to winning. So for him to lose, he wouldn't be happy. Philippe Andrew got his 5th, I think, heavyweight gold medal. He's won the absolute before. The Lions guy, he's ultra tough. And then Tynan Dalpra.
Oh, yeah.
Putting on a show.
The gator roll guard pass.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, I'd heard someone talk about it before. Maybe it was Ari. It was someone. And I was like, that's bullshit. Who's hitting that? Tynan Dalpra.
Hitting it.
Oh, my God. Also, I just want to put it out there. Last year, you saw a lot of Tynan Dalpra doing arm bars. And I'm paying attention to this. And then this year.
I did that big kind of jump, that big lift up and jump into it.
Into the arm, right? And then this year he's doing back takes. Literally the next day releases back take special available on AJP+. I was like, awesome. Oh, son of a gun. He's that good. They're like, right. You know, Guy Mendes is like, okay, go out there and we do the back take and we're going to make a lot of money. Just like that. It's like, right. Oh, amazing. Well done. And then we also more recently had the AJP, the tour.
Here in Oz.
Here in Sydney. Yeah. And our girl, Nikki Lloyd-Griffiths, getting up again.
Yeah, black belt champ.
Dominating, which is amazing to see. Levi, who's back in Australia, Levi, Jones-Leary, Xanadu God, just causing havoc.
Yeah.
He's so big and so strong for the lightweight category. Like
he is, isn't he? Yeah, he fought Murillo from Alliance in Northern Beaches, and
he gets
you can see a bit of a size difference there, can't you?
Yeah, and when you get that double pants grip, he's kind of turning under, and he just comes up. It's like,
yeah,
he's got you. You're done. But Joel jumped in. Our good friend Joel
Costello, Gracie Balmain jumped in. Well, I believe he lost his first fight. He fought the son of the Sheik.
Yes. Yeah.
It was just a little post on his Instagram. But, I mean, Joel's a fucking savage. The guy uses competition as a way just to spark up a fire in his training. I love it. Threw himself in there. You know, typically the guy does quite well. For someone who often goes into a comp without actually really specifically preparing.
Very little preparation.
Yeah, he fucking often pulls it out.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's really cool to have more events going on. And it's interesting to see that the Abu Dhabi Pro are doing more events as well. It's like everybody's trying to do more events.
Is that event televised?
Yes.
Okay.
I believe so, yeah.
Where? Like, what's it on?
I'm not sure what the streaming platform is, actually.
Okay.
But yeah, there's plenty of people watching it from laptops from home.
It's just like it's a slick looking event when you see the footage of it.
Yeah,
it's mad.
It looks quite professional. Now, third thing, I almost got into a fight the other day over something which I consider to be very common sense. And basically, some people say this is a litmus test of you as a human, which is the shopping cart, the shopping trolley test. So, I'm living in the Blue Mountains. There's lots of old people who aren't necessarily very capable. I understand if they bring their shopping trolley to their car, it's actually a marathon for them to take it all the way back.
Yep.
And there's someone who's got a job. But if you're an able-bodied human, there's usually like a place where you can put the cart not that far away.
Yeah,
20, 30 meters, right? And what I had noticed is people were leaving their carts in parking spots. So you just...
Dogs.
My God. And it got my ire. It got me old English angry. I was like, I haven't had caffeine. So here's another thing too. I haven't had coffee for more than a week. I got quite sick. I got food poisoning. So I haven't had any caffeine. And I thought, I've been feeling quite mellow. So
Until
until I put 3 trolleys together because Ola and I were going to get groceries. And so I'm wheeling 3 trolleys. A dude, a fit looking dude, pretty buff, walks out with a little like paper bag that you get from the chemist to hide the fact that you've got STD medication. Yeah, I see you, dirty scumbag. So he just had this little paper bag in a trolley and then just left the trolley in the middle of like the walkway where people would just, the little ramp spot where you walk from the car park up into the shopping mall.
Yeah.
He just left it there. And I'm wheeling.
He put the trolley there, like where you would walk up the ramp.
Yeah. Like in the way.
Yep.
And so I left, I was like, and Ola was like, look at this guy. And I was like, look at this lazy motherfucker. And he was like, what? What? And I said, dude, I'm calling you out. Look at me pushing these 3 trolleys. You're going to just leave your trolley there? Yeah. Well, you're fucking lazy, dude. Or what'd you say? I said, you're lazy, dude. And he was like, he started to walk up on me. Literally, he's just like, and I was like, what? You're not just going to bring your trolley with you when you come to fight me? Like, you're going to leave your trolley back there, bro? Like, he's like, what are you going to do? Dude, I'm going to go and bring your trolley inside. But I was like, I'll fight. I was tired because I didn't have any coffee or caffeine in me. I was like, if it comes to it, like, this is something I'll punch on about, people. So Ola was there and Ola was like kind of ready for it to go down. And he's like, what are you going to do? And I was like, dude, I'm going to take these fucking trolleys inside because I'm here to do shopping. I'm going to do your job for you. And he was like, oh, okay, well, you do what you want to do. And I'm like, fuck, man, like, how lame are you? And then he just kind of awkwardly and then walked away. I was like, oh, I actually wanted to fight. I was like, initially I was like, I'm too tired for this. And I was like, no, this is wrong, dude. Like, I get it. If you were like just really old and disabled, I would get it. But you're a fit, capable human. It's not that hard for you to just put your trolley back around the corner. Like, come on. It was so lame.
You reckon he wanted to bang?
He did, actually. He walked. This guy couldn't have walked 10 meters to put his trolley back where it fucking belonged, but he could walk 10 meters back to try and fucking get in my grill.
Yeah.
I was like, that's a motivated human. Maybe use that motivation and put that trolley back. Fuck. It was, man, I was angry all day. I couldn't believe it. I was like, the nerve of people. And I'm just trying to do the right thing. But I for sure would have got real irresponsible and double-legged him.
Do you think maybe you were a bit triggering when the first thing you said was calling him a lazy motherfucker?
Maybe, yeah. Yeah, I don't mind. He needs to know. Like, there's no one. There needs to be a little speaker. Excuse me, sir. You're a lazy motherfucker. Oh, what? What? You also didn't wash your hands when you left the bathroom. Let's get out of here. Like, man, fuck that guy. Like, in my neighborhood, in my hometown, like, obviously he doesn't know me. I don't know him. I just look like an average dude. He obviously doesn't listen to the podcast, so he didn't recognize the Bulletproof brand on my hat. If he had, he probably would have turned and run in fear that I'd make him do a stretch or something. But in truth, it's like no one wants to have these confrontational chats. And it's bad for society. This attitude creeps down to, it trickles down to other things in life. Now, could I have lost teeth over it? Maybe. But it's a principle, and I stand on principle. It is what it is. My advice, please put your shopping trolley back, because if I'm there, we might have to have an impromptu grapple.
Why don't you grapple the guy? Why don't you fucking shoot a double leg on him and use some skills?
I actually was trying to just put the trolleys back. I was trying to juggle 3 trolleys. And actually, I actually went and got his trolley and I did put it back.
See, I think this is the art in these moments, that it's how you approach them is like, if my goal, say with the cigarette butt thrower, is to actually get them to change their behavior, have to be very delicate in the approach, because the male fucking ego will come straight up
the roof
and be like, fuck you, I'll fight over it, versus, okay, mate, I get your point. I shouldn't do that kind of thing. And it's very hard to do that. Like, it's not an easy thing to do.
No, I want that guy to be uncomfortable. I want that guy to know he's a piece of shit and he needs to think about it all fucking day. He probably doesn't think that, but it's like...
You wouldn't walk away thinking that maybe he staunched you? He's
How?
like, that guy put my trolley away.
How? I did the right thing. I
played that guy. He put my trolley away.
Well, he didn't do anything. When he was like, what you going to do? I'm like, I'm putting the trolleys back, bro. Well, you want to come inside and help me? Like, I'm going to stand out here and fight you because I'm here to do my groceries? Like, where's your fucking maturity level? If he'd swung, it would have been great. It would have been fun times. Like, he had no ankles or calves. Like, it would have been Footlock City. I would have been Gianni Grippo ripping that inside heel.
Gianni
hook on-
Grippo.
Yeah, just Gianni Rippo. I would double legged him and I would have heel hooked him from top.
My request to you is please film this next time it happens. Just have the video camera ready. I want footage of it. We want to see it.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, it's bound to happen. Plus, me not drinking coffee, I'm obviously way calmer, so much but much less happier. So I'm much less. I don't know if I'm more likely to fight somebody or not because I'm not drinking coffee, but it is what it is.
Thanks for listening, fam. Catch you on the next one.